Your Highness, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Mr. Vice President, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. What a ceremony. I'm amazed. Wonderful morning. And it's a pleasure to give this citation, particularly because I have personal experience of Sharjah. When I was a young surgeon in 1974, long before any of you were born, I worked at the old Al-Qasimi Hospital. It had just opened, and much of the equipment was still in packing cases, and we had to improvise on many of our treatments. Nevertheless, we had a lot of work to do. The souk was by the beach, where dhows were being built. There was an airfield between Sharjah and Dubai, which was then a relatively small city centered around the creek. I'm sure His Highness remembers those days. And I too remember them fondly, as I had a very enjoyable time here, and it's good to be back. But how could anyone have imagined how Sharjah would have developed to the international city it is today, and that we would be standing or sitting in this magnificent auditorium? Such developments needed people with great vision and leadership qualities. And in this regard, the achievements of Sheikh Sultan resonate across many fields. His Highness graduated Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Engineering from Cairo University in 1971. He obtained the Doctorate in Philosophy with distinction at Exeter University in 1985, and he became a double doctor when he received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Political Geography of the Gulf from Durham University in 1999. His patronage and support spans many fields, including culture, art, education and healthcare, as well as his lifelong dedication to the Scout movement. His Highness believes in investing in the education and development of his people, as well as contributing to that of developing countries. He developed Sharjah University City as one of the most impressive university campuses in the world, comprising the University of Sharjah with its 13 colleges, the American University of Sharjah, community colleges, and the Police Academy. In the field of health, he had the vision to integrate the education of healthcare professionals with healthcare services and medical research. This vision was realized in 2004 through the Medical Excellence Complex of the University of Sharjah. This comprises the colleges of medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, and health sciences, the 220-bed state-of-the-art teaching hospital, the Sharjah Institute of Medical Research, the Sharjah Surgical Research Institute, and the Health Professionals Clinical Training Centre. The Medical Research Institute focuses on cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular research, from molecular and genetic levels to epidemiological studies. It has strategic alliances with international research centres such as INSERM, Baker IDI Research Centre in Melbourne, and the Mie University in Japan. The centre is the hub of the new postgraduate master and PhD programs in molecular medicine and translational research, which is a joint program with the University of Paris in Diderot. The Sharjah Surgical Institute is a leading international centre for surgical training and research. Its clinical training centre has advanced facilities and equipment, including state-of-the-art simulators for training medical students and healthcare professionals. His Highness's humanitarian work and contributions to education are recognized worldwide, and he has been awarded many honorary doctorates and medals, including those of the American University of Cairo, McMaster University, South Bank University London, and the universities of Sheffield, Tübingen, and Edinburgh. I'm sure he can look back with pride on his achievements over such a relatively short time, and I'm certain that the people of Sharjah are equally proud of him. Mr. Vice President, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mohammed Al-Qasimi, perhaps we can now call you Mr. Al-Qasimi as well, is a man of great integrity, humility and humanity. Among his many achievements, his vision, mission and contribution to the well-being and health of his people and his immense contribution to medical education in the region make him fully deserving of the honorary fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons. It is a privilege